Sabi Africa. No Africa. No Africans. Pioneering role in science, engineering, and technology.
Sabi African Network, illuminating Africa's narrative as pioneers in science, engineering, and technology.
Millet Magic, Climate Resilience from the Sahel. Do you know that one of the world's most climate resilient crops already thrives in one of the planet's most climate stressed regions? Here across the Sahel, from Senegal to Sudan, where the earth cracks under heat and rainfall, teases with scarcity, an ancient grain has mastered the science of survival. This is millet, a small, round, unassuming grain that is rewriting the codes of climate resilience. What was once dismissed as poor man's food is now the blueprint for feeding the future. The Sahel is nature's stress test for agriculture. Rainfall between 150 and 600 mm, temperatures above 45 degrees, and soils so sandy they almost flow. Here, maize wilts, rice fails, wheat gives up. But millet, it thrives. Its secret lies in C4 photosynthesis, a high-efficiency engine that captures carbon and water better than most plants on Earth. It is not just surviving the heat, it's optimized for it. Millet's resilience is molecular engineering perfected over millennia. Its deep roots tap hidden moisture reserves. Its stomata regulate water loss with surgical precision. Its enzymes, especially p-PEC carboxylase, remain active even at 40 degrees Celsius. It flourishes in soils as acidic as pH 4 or as neutral as pH 8. These are not laboratory inventions, they are the result of thousands of years of indigenous selection, shaped by Sahelian farmers who turned evolution into engineering. In the Sahel, resilience is not only planted, it is designed. Farmers here have built eco-hydrological systems that rival modern engineering. In Niger and Burkina Faso, they dig zai pits. These are small basins that trap rainwater and organic matter, transforming dead soils into living ones. With zai, millet yields can rise by over 300%. Add farmer-managed natural regeneration, FMNR, restoring native trees and shrubs, and millions of hectares now bloom again. This is indigenous hydrology in action, low-tech, high innovation. Across the Sahel, millet does not stand alone. It partners with groundnut, cowpea, and acacia trees, creating miniature ecosystems. This intercropping enhances nitrogen fixation, boosts soil fertility, and stabilizes carbon. Scientific trials in Niger show a 30-40% increase in productivity from these living partnerships. Each millet field becomes a microclimate balancing heat, moisture, and biodiversity. Millet is more than a climate hero, it is a nutritional powerhouse. Pearl millet contains up to 8 milligrams of iron and 5 milligrams of zinc per 100 grams. Finger millet has 3 times the calcium of milk. It is high in antioxidants and dietary fiber with a low glycemic index, perfect for diabetic diets. In Niger and Mali, millet is fighting anemia, stunting, and malnutrition. Each grain carries the chemistry of survival, nourishing both people and planet. Millet fields are not just farms, they are carbon vaults. Zai pits and FMNR increase soil organic carbon by 20-50% in just 5 years. That means healthier soils, deeper roots, richer microbial life, and a climate feedback loop that locks carbon underground. Every hectare of millet becomes a living carbon sink, cooling the earth grain by grain. For decades, policy favored maize and rice, crops subsidized but unsuited to heat. Now climate economics is shifting the stage. Millet is making its comeback in school meals, breweries, baby food, and breakfast cereals. After the UN declared 2023 the International Year of Millets, Africa's innovation finally got the spotlight. Millet is no longer the food of the past, it is the economy of the future. The story of millet flips the global script. Africa is not just adapting to climate change, it is engineering solutions. The Sahelian farmer shaping zai pits is a hydrologist. The woman managing seeds is a genetic conservationist. The millet field is not a relic of tradition, it is a prototype for planetary survival. This is the new narrative, Africa as the cradle of climate intelligence. As the world searches for food security in a changing climate, the answer may be small but mighty. Millet teaches us that resilience grows from diversity, that technology can be indigenous, and that the future of food may lie not in industrial mega-farms, but in the humble seeds of the Sahel. Because when the Sahel wind blows, it carries more than dust. It carries the whisper of a quiet revolution, the rustle of millet magic.